right, here we go with the former world title challenger, Gilbert Burns. Perhaps a little bit undersized for welterweight, but he has resided within this top 5 since he moved up from 55.
From the moment, John, you didn't know what to expect from Gilbert Burns at 170, but he has shown that he has the ability to compete with the best, and if you aren't the best, he buzzes right through you. I was very impressed by the way he handled the Neil Magny challenge, and he looks to prove again why he is the elite of the elite in the welterweight division.
And he's also a promoter's dream. A lot of people feel like eventually Gilbert Burns is going to work himself back into a championship setting. But of course, the big fights at 170 pounds continue for one of the best from Brazil, Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov's looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov finds himself in yet another big spot here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Gilbert Burns. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight.
Great timing on that double leg.
Early connection with the left from the champ. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Khabib's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
work. I'll stand this up. You need to work.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. He's very close to the finish here. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. Full side control now.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Nurmagomedov.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Nurmagomedov. You see some swelling on that left eye of Gilbert Burns. Khabib's back to the north-south. All right, side control now. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. That was a slick transition. Going Kimura now.
Oh, that looks tight to me. It's locked in. Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
Somehow, some way, he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Second round underway.
Good kick.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Big knee lands there.
Now he's throwing that jab to the body.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now. Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Well, he's got his back now.
That was nice.
Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Right into side mount. 30 seconds to go in round 2. 20 seconds left to go in round 2. Seconds winding down in round 2. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Deep breath and recover. Bring that heart rate down. Wind it. That's okay. It's a fight. You're supposed to be tired. This next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight.
Good right hand on the top.
Big elbow there, lands. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Nurmagomedov going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and it works out for him there.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Side control now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on it.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Oh, in good position to rip off the Kimura here.
He's got the sub locked in. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man. He's in the mount. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing positions, unreal to see. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Burns looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Under a minute now to go. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Unable to land with that punch.
Right where he wants to be, in the clinch.
Oh, beautiful job to get the takedown late in the round. He is about as conditioned as it gets. He's not looking at the clock necessarily. He's not running clock. All offense all the time.
He knew he was going to wrestle, and he knew he may have to wrestle early and often. And right now, this situation is often because he's been attempting takedowns over and over again. He finally gets one as we get to the end of the round.
Really showing the judges that you're in charge. Next time you get it down to the ground, I want you to start.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, big left hand.
Nice left hand. Big right hook there by the champ.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
You see him put himself into the half guard. Likes the control, yep.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
He's continuing to target that area that's swelling, and it's getting worse every time he hits it.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Nicely done.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. And very effective with the ground and pound. Burns' eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it... Oh, looking for the submission now.
Oh, that looks tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Fight back! Fight back!
Burns in half guard. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Under a minute to go in round 4. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage could be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. This arm triangle is the limit.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. He tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Nurmagomedov. Started huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Jab hurt him a little bit. High elbow guillotine.
Oh, he's out. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Nurmagomedov's back to the side control now. Under 3 minutes now to go round 5. Oh, another blow hits right on that swollen area. He is in real trouble now. Referee may want to look for the doctor soon. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Burns is in half guard now. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. That Darce choke is tight. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Like that! Like that!
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Final 10 seconds of the fight.
Stop.
All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like this. You want it to look dominant. He looked dominant tonight in all areas of mixed martial arts. There is no question who's going to get their hand raised tonight when they get to the center of the octagon.